Here we are at Cowes Yacht Haven, Friday afternoon, and this time tomorrow, hopefully most of the Fastnet fleet, which are behind us and in the haven here and everywhere all around the Solent, will have cleared or be clearing Hurst Narrows and setting off on the first major offshore leg of the race. 5 tidal gates down to the turning point off the Scilly Isles. That's a lot to deal with. But the good thing, and the good news for most of the fleet at least, is that they're not going to be going into survival mode for the first 24 hours as they did in the last 2 Fastnets. All up, the forecast for the entire race over several days is for fairly benign conditions, light to moderate breezes, and a series of shallow ridges and troughs passing over the British Isles, which will bring more or less wind. Good deal of that coming sort of round in the the Celtic Sea is sort of northwest, and then by the time it's getting into the Channel, swinging around into the southwest. Hard to very tell what that means for all of the fleet, and particularly for the Admiral's Cup team, because things are already very tight. At the top of AC1, there's only 1 point that separates the top 3, and that's the Yacht Club Costa Smeralda, the Monegasques of Monaco, and the Hong Kong Yacht Club. In AC2, it's pretty tight too, with the Royal New Zealand Yacht Squadron and the Royal Hong Kong Yacht Club on the same points. So this really is anyone's call, and from history of the Admiral's Cup, this race has broken and made many teams over the years, so we wait to see how that goes. Probably upwind for most of the way down, for most of the fleet, most of the way down to the turning point at Land's End. And then maybe from the Rock, a reasonably good run up, but the tidal gates in those lighter winds is going to be really complex indeed. As you can see, Cowes is getting pretty busy, and if you walk up the high street, there's a lot of people here, and they're all converging on this quite compact town, because there's crews of about 400 yachts in all going into the Fastnet race. So we're hoping to bring you more of the interviews, not just with the Admiral's Cuppers, but the non-Admiral Cuppers in the hours remaining before the start. And we'll be out, I think, Dale hopefully on the green, shooting from there, and myself, with any luck, on the media boat, shooting the various starts which carry over nearly 2 hours. Looking forward to bringing all that to you shortly.